You've waited all week for your dose of ... stupid.
Quiet down, dummies. I'm talking.
It's hashtag WrestlePals.
Shut up, dummies.
Hey! Whoa! Hello? 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 Oh, we're never gonna get that paint off the wall. Oh, it's ridiculous. Why is it move? Hey, everybody! It's freaking out. You need a new mic cover. Hey, everybody! It's hashtag WrestlePals. Hey, indeed. How are you? You can't. Well, you know what? Go ahead and answer. Go ahead, reach out to us on Twitter. Answer. How are you? Put your hand out to my... Yeah. Go ahead, get it ready. I'll wait. It's fine. Hey, everybody. We're the hashtag WrestlePals. Would you look over there? It's hashtag WrestlePal Justin. He, of course, is a real man of science. Real man of science. He works on that, like pre-show. Like it's a solid hour of vocal warm-ups. You don't know this. He puts a lot of care and attention into his introduction. I mean, I'm doing the introduction, which is bad, because that's the lead-in for that amazing bit of, whatever that was.
Asholatry?
Asholatry. It's a fantastic word, yes. But there he is. The man.
A real asshole.
The man, the myth, that guy. Justin Wilson. And hey, everybody, I'm hashtag WrestlePal Nate.
And that makes you feel happy. Today you're a caffeinate.
You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Hold on. Look, I got to be asleep in like 2 hours because I got to go to work in 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still going to commit to the caffeine. Here we go. You ready?
Hashtag Nate Appreciation Day.
Real dude of coffee.
I got coffee too.
You got coffee and an energy drink?
Mm-hmm.
What's
this madness?
Living. Oh no!
I'm hoping for a heart attack.
Like David Hart Smith and like. Are we getting the new foundation back together? What's going on?
No, they're both dead.
Okay, it's easy. Way to bring it down, Justin. Christ. Because it's your fault, dude. It's your fault.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm glad we don't see anymore? Heart punch.
I killed the anvil and the rocket. I killed them both. I'm a real asshole.
God damn, man.
Assholatry abounds.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm an asshole.
And this, look, we got a giant, what is that, a butt behind us? It's ever-expanding butt. It's nice. I like it.
Or a heart.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, that makes much more sense. I mean, I was going to go with it. Are we going like best butts in wrestling?
No, it's...
Where's Rikishi list on this? I'm
0.
excited.
It's WrestlePalentine's Day.
All right, hold on.
No.
What the hell did you just say?
It's WrestlePalentine's Day.
All right, hold on. Okay, this time I heard you. It just hasn't registered yet. I haven't let it really... Okay. I'm girding myself. I really shouldn't do that on the internet. What?
WrestlePalentine's Day. WrestlePalentine's Day.
WrestlePalentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that because tomorrow's that thing?
Yes.
Ah, Christ.
Whatever reason, it's not hooking up to the Facebook chat.
Uh-oh, the one we need?
Yeah.
Oh, noes.
Yeah, well.
All right, you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Time to bust out the phones. Here we go. Show notes be damned.
This is definitely not the Powerpuff Girls.
It isn't?
No. We're not cool enough.
Oh, there we go.
Justin is an asshole.
Yeah, well,
I need to put that as my profile pic again.
What? Oh, don't put your butthole up there. That's terrible.
Justin is an asshole.
Justin is?
Mm-hmm. Because I am.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. All this assholatry.
What did
all
you
in
do?
one place.
Okay.
Ooh, we can start a watch party with our friends.
Isn't that called Wrestle Party?
Kind of, yeah. We did one of those this weekend.
How could you ever recover?
I don't know.
It's 9 a.m. Let's go halfway across the state and watch some wrestling.
I mean, it was a blast. Don't get me wrong.
Look, you knew it was going to be.
Uh-huh.
Look, I heard the recording that came out of there. I heard a certain voicemail that was getting it edited into a certain super secret project.
Mm-hmm.
You wads.
You wads. Yeah, you said it. Wads.
Oh, dear God. Look.
Palentine's.
Palindromes.
No, Palentine's.
Wrestling palindromes. My favorite is Radar. From MASH. Did he ever wrestle?
No.
Missing a finger. You know that? I think. Wait, no, that was Scotty. And that was Star Trek. That's another show.
Chris, I agree mostly because of the background.
What?
The hearts.
What about it? WrestlePalentine's Day?
It's WrestlePalentine's
Please,
Day.
for the love of God, keep that up the whole show. I want that the entire show.
Of course. Because the theme is love. Nathan?
Is that what Palentine's Day is all about?
Yeah, WrestlePalentine's
I
Day.
thought it was that named after that dude.
Saint WrestlePalentine?
Saint Palentine. Yes. Saint Palentine.
Saint WrestlePalentine.
I was raised Catholic. I could do this.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you. I can also do it if you sneeze.
That's you.
I got in trouble at work because when people sneeze, I say, that's what you get. Because I don't say bless you, and that's a bad habit to do when people don't know that you're a weirdo. So when you say, that's what you get when they sneeze, they look at you like, what's wrong with you, asshole?
Bless my cotton socks.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm a jerk. I'll work on that.
You wads.
You wads. That's what you get. Jesus. Who says that? Who says that?
Says what?
I'm not saying it. I said it once, and then I realized it was filthy, and I don't like it anymore. Oh. Love.
So
this is about wrestling, Justin.
Yeah. What do you love in wrestling, Nathan? What are things that Nathan loves in wrestling?
Oh, so we go in a little more esoteric, a little more broad-based, far afield,
It's time
if
to
you
cut
will.
my hair too.
Yeah. No, man, don't give up
Probably
the
shave
dream.
my beard. It's actually time to hang up the dream altogether. Like the dream's got to die. So that's fun.
You gotta put on a suit.
Well, probably not. I don't
Go to
have
corporate
one.
America.
No, just
Where's corporate America?
I don't know. It's right over there.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, kind of.
It is kind of up that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally. It's actually just like right over that way. It's right behind us. Back and to the right, not the left.
Ooh.
To the right. What's up?
March the 28th. Keep your calendar open. Right over there at the comedy gimmick, Dolph Ziggler and Friends.
Oh my God, I saw that. No. It's not Dolph Ziggler, is it?
Yeah,
I thought it was Nick Nemeth.
it's Dolph Ziggler and Friends.
He's billing
DZ and
his
Friends. Yep.
Wait a minute.
Sarah Tiana is at least one of the other comics.
He doesn't have any friends, does he? I thought he was a jerk.
He's kind of a jerk.
He yelled at Justin in a Hooters. Yeah, everyone knows. He yelled at Justin in a Hooters parking lot, and then said awful things about his mother, and then broke his car in half. It was weird. He's 7'4". You wouldn't realize that looking at the TV. Dolph Ziggler's a monster. He's a horrible, horrible giant monster. Also wears his own shirt.
He does wear his own shirt.
You know what? I can get behind that now.
Well, and then he acts like I shouldn't recognize who he is.
But wasn't that immediately after he played the "Hey, you should recognize who I am" card?
When he went into the Hooters,
When
he
he
was like,
didn't
hey,
get
do
the
you know
imme-
who I am?
He didn't get the immediate VIP section of the Hooters.
Yes.
Very wings. That's what the VIP stands for.
What a night that was.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it can get repeated. Maybe I can get yelled at the old funny place there. The comedy
And we can break a vegetarian with the allure of wings.
maybe.
And then he'll jump off of a car, do a backflip and a spin at the same time.
And rip open his pants.
His pants exploded. Have you ever seen a man's pants explode?
Yes.
Yeah, we were there. It's more rhetorical, but you know what? You had an answer, and I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you for participating. If I had a participation trophy, I don't know. Probably wouldn't keep it. Wouldn't really mean much to me. I'd give it to you, but it would have my name on it because it was mine. I had the.
You participated, but I participated as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I survived. That's the difference.
Okay.
One
'cause I didn't.
one does not really participate as much as endure when it comes to a real wrestle party. If you want a sample of that, hashtag wrestle party. Get on the Patreon, patreon.com/ohijustin.
Get them while they exist.
H-I Justin. Holy hell, these men are monsters. So you want
Jenny says she loves #Rusev Day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Rusev and Lana, one of the greatest love stories in all of wrestling. Two people that are got each other's back no matter what, even when they feel like they're being put upon by others.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting kicked off of Total Divas.
Yes.
And they were kind of weirdly talked to about having a spin-off show, and that's got pulled out of the rug underneath them, too. Would you love a Rusev and Lana spin-off
I'd
show?
watch it.
They were apparently told, hey, we got to get you off Total Divas because you're a little too slapstick. You're far too entertaining for this garbage of a show. So we can't have you here. We only want to. We're here to look at the ladies. Hey, Otis impression. But no, we can't have Rusev there with his amazing thighs and calves. Nope.
He's so handsome.
He is. Like, is there an incarnation of Rusev's hair that you've enjoyed more?
No, this is
No,
the
because
best
you
one.
love them all, don't you?
Yeah, well, like first Greasy 2013, I just showed up wearing a skirt and carrying around a 2x4. Rusev.
That was great.
No,
Because it's like,
thanks.
hey, this is a very light skinned Samoan here. What's going on here? It's like, nope, he's from Bulgaria. Probably, maybe. Also, he doesn't have shoes on. See, you're distracted from the hair because he didn't have any shoes on. It was great. No, why are you legit pulling up grease hair, Rusev?
Yes.
Oh wow, man, he was a lot thicker back. Oh my god.
I know this because I've been watching
Oh my god.
NXT from 2013.
Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Look at a handsome lad.
Care to change?
What is he, 18 there?
Care to change your mind?
Hold on, I'm looking.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'm
Wearing
in.
the weird skirt thingy.
I'm in.
He wore a skirt thing over the other skirt thing too. He'd
Uh-huh.
come out and pull the one skirt off and be like, "Yeah, I'm still wearing
Double
the skirt
Fooled ya. Still skirted.
and no shoes."
What? Who does that? Why are you walking around barefoot? You're gonna get impetigo. Why do I know this? Why do I know?
Remember that? Remember this?
Hold on, let me look at this. You know what? I make that same vacant look all the time. That's caught in a moment of weakness. I look
Okay.
like that all the time. I had to grow the beard just to even it out. Oh, man, no, you're right. I don't know. That hair mushed down is kind of okay. Because that literally looks exactly like my third grade.
Look at this.
Third grade. What happened? Who is that?
That's him.
Is that
That's
the
pre WWE.
Is that the Russosaurus? Is he gonna dance for us? Well, no. This is right up there with the Funkasaurus. You know, that's all right. That's the. Oh, why is he happy? Who from Bulgaria is happy?
Rusev.
Oh well, yeah, ask a stupid question. Hold on, I want that one back. Oh, that's why the hair was all down. Because look at that. Is he wearing the brass ring? What is that? Holy. Oh, okay. Dad? Jesus.
This one's not so bad.
No, he's great. Oh, that was when the hair started growing out. Oh, he was in that weird duck phase. I call it duck phase because the thing kicks up at the end. When you start growing your hair out, it kicks up. Justin's hair is well beyond duck phase. You get the little
That's why I need to cut
kick at the end. Why? It's just about
'Cause I
right.
gotta get a job.
You can get a job and have hair,
The
I
dream
suppose.
has to die.
Velveteen?
No, just me. My dreams.
Dusty Rhodes? There we go. Oh, the hearts are back. Oh, good.
Love isn't real, just a chemical imbalance in your brain causing obsession over something. That's what Chris says.
Cool. So then it's healthy when it comes to wrestling, right? Favorite things in wrestling. What do I love about
Things
wrestling?
that you love specifically.
Okay.
Not just favorite things.
No, you want to go like
Things that you love and that's just like, oh, yeah.
the ideals and thoughts and weird stuff. How deep is this? Is this as broad as I want to take it?
As broad as you want to take it.
All right, then let's start
Something that you love.
let's start as about as basic as possible, Justin.
Okay.
I love getting got.
That's the best. There
And
is nothing better than getting got.
I come in, and this is a more fun way to watch. If you feel yourself getting jaded as far as wrestling goes, try this. Believe everything they tell you. Absolutely everything, and just completely go with it, regardless of if it makes sense, regardless if you think, hey, this is where I think the story's gonna go. Hey, this is what I think is gonna make the most money. This is how I don't even let the word book come into your mind unless it's about Booker T. Then
King Booker.
okay, not that one though. I'm on Harlem Heat Booker. He's the best. But buy into it. That way, when they switch it up on you, or when something crazy happens, or something out of the blue comes, relatively out of nowhere, you can go, "Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it." Even though if you thought about it for a minute, you probably could have believed it, or you probably could have read it somewhere, or you could have read some weird dirt sheets that say, "Oh, so and so's unhappy, so they're gonna give them a little bit of a put, and don't be surprised if you see they're gonna be jobbing out to so and so because don't read into that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch with an open mind, and more importantly, just be a fan of the people and realize that hot damn, they're working really hard for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see stuff that work well, it's fantastic. And if you let them get you, that can feel so good. I love being misled.
There's nothing at all like being wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the best way to be wrong is by completely disconnecting. Like, just let it be.
Oh, dude, let people tell you a story.
Mm-hmm.
Let people lie to you. Like, for real, do you watch Wizard of Oz and you get like halfway through and you're like, hold on.
She's going to get back home.
No, man. Monkeys don't fly. Everything else is fine. Monkeys, they don't fly. This is crap. I'm going to read into this. It's a fake movie. How dare they? They lied to me. I've been throwing water at witches forever.
I heard that the Tin Man was unhappy.
Do we have a Tin Man in this day and age? Who's our Tin Man?
Let's see, Ellie. Things
Ellie?
that you've missed so far. What do you love in wrestling, first of all? That's the big question, because it's WrestlePalentine's Day.
Oh.
Also, #Nate Appreciation Day. Also, Justin sucks and needs to give up on everything. So, what do you love in wrestling?
Do I have to give
We're
you?
talking about getting got.
Do I have to give you a hug in front of the big heart?
We're talking about getting got right now, and how letting go. Ellie loves Finn Balor, of course.
What about his tag team partners? Pants.
Getting got and just being wrong is kind of like the greatest thing ever, because it ultimately leads to wrestling. Watching wrestling experience being more rewarding.
Absolutely.
Shinsuke winning the Royal Rumble last year?
No idea. You threw that out as a, hey, this would be fun, weird stuff, and then it happened.
Then it happened, and it was one of the most rewarding nights in wrestling history for me, because I just let it go, let it happen, and it was fun.
You know what else? To kind of piggyback off of that, when I like almost as much as getting got, getting it right. I like being right too. I like going, oh man, I know Becky Lynch is gonna get that match at Mania. I know she is. I know she's gonna, and then she's gonna pull it off at the last second and get a match at Mania, and it's gonna be like, yeah, I was right. Oh, I love this. I was so right. I waited for it. I hoped for it. I prayed for it. They told me it wasn't going to happen. It couldn't happen, but I believed in it. And because I believed in it, because I supported it, because I got behind it, it happened. And I got to feel like I was a part of it because I cheered loud enough. Because, well, not Twitter so much. I twittered hard enough because we were
Come
big
on, Twitter, tweet harder.
I guess. But nah, you know what? Maybe they do play into Twitter a little bit. I mean, because that used to be the thing. It's like, what kind of reaction do you get? Can you elicit enough of a reaction? And that was the biggest part of it was, do you elicit a reaction? I don't know. I'm wandering off the being right about something, wanting something, believing it's going to happen, and getting it. That's almost as good as getting got. I like getting got more. Nothing I love more than a surprise run. Not so much running. I don't like a run-in so much anymore. Sorry, but late WCW kind of ruined me with that. It's like, oh, God, do they ever finish a match? Why do they have refs? They haven't counted to 3 in ages.
Yeah. To your point about being right, WrestleMania 30 is still my favorite WrestleMania of all time because I was right. My guy won. and my guy won in like amazing fashion.
Well, you know what? They did a fantastic job of bookending that too. That's the Daniel Bryan Mania with him beating Triple H. Yes. There you go. Oh, I look away from the screen. It's not good for you anyway. Just looking at us in general is probably a bad idea.
That's true.
I mean, watch the show from peripheral vision. So, Justin, do you have anything like on the top of your list on things you love in wrestling? Oh?
I love Liv Morgan.
Okay.
That gray gear. It's outstanding. Actually, to further the point, though, the Riot Squad, like them as a team.
Ooh.
Like watching Sarah and Liv as a team now, like they've gotten infinitely better as a tag team. Like that match on Monday, the 3-way.
Yeah.
They were top notch. They look like a team to beat.
We saw a lot of good stuff in both of those 3-ways earlier this week. I love... Okay. Just the idea of teams and stables in general. And ones that make sense. And especially when it's 3 or more. I don't know how to describe it as more than that. Because tag teams are a thing that happen. But, man, when you get a good stable of 3... that doesn't necessarily need to always be a trio, that are just supportive of each other regardless. And you don't necessarily even have to have a definitive singles competitor and a tag team. Be able to mix it up. It's like we were introduced to that, like, the first real, I guess, stable to be introduced. Hello there! To be introduced would have had to have been the Four Horsemen as far as growing up. And just the capabilities of what happened there, and just knowing that they could be that dastardly and or that interchangeable and that full force when necessary was just fantastic to know that it could come at any. Oh my God, what are you doing? Not that one. There it is. No. Oh God, what has happened? Uh-oh.
Don't worry.
You got this. Or especially, I dig the idea of the 3-man stables. Now, as much as hateful as this could have been, when Demolition added Crush.
Oh, jeez.
Look, man, I don't care. I loved it. And you know why? Because I like the idea of the 3-man thing. And they weren't necessarily bad dudes.
Bad dudes.
I mean, they were bad, but...
Bad dudes.
But they were bad dudes you could cheer for,
Here
you know?
comes the X. Here comes a Smash.
Also, Crush.
Here comes a Crush.
I love that because kind of before that, as far as I could remember, which wasn't that much longer before then, mind you, if it was multiple dudes, it was overwhelming odds, overwhelming numbers, and those were the bad dudes.
Bad dudes.
And okay, I guess that's the next lovable thing. Love the idea of a group, a group with a common purpose who support each other in wrestling. A stable.
A stable?
Oh, God. Even though there was never any more than like 2 members at a time, I loved the Heenan family.
Yeah.
It was great. They were bad dudes. But it was great. And meanwhile, it was just like, okay, here's
Haku and Andre.
That's it. The Heenan family. It's like, well, it's more of a Heenan carpool. But still, whatever, man.
Well, we don't need Andre out there driving around. Probably for the better.
Because he won't fit.
Speaking of stables, though, love the New Day.
That was going to get into my new thing. Okay? Freebird rule, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I love a Freebird rule. The fact that you don't know who you're going to be facing at any given time out of a set of 3 and or more, man, that's wonderful. Now, I was a little too young to like really get full-on Freebird love, but seeing it on the good side of things with New Day and to an extent these days with Lucha House Party. Just the fact that any two could come out at any time. And this may be a reference that only I get and people born like at that exact same time. You ever play a Nintendo Ice Hockey?
Yes.
Original Nintendo Ice Hockey? I've always looked at New Day as like selecting a team for ice hockey because you had the really thin one, you had the average one, and then you had the big one.
That's them.
That's everything New Day. At the moment I saw New Day the first time, I was like, I want to play some Nintendo Ice Hockey. It's going to be great. I'm going to get 4 of the big dudes. I'm just going to knock out everybody. It's going to be all amazing. A little warm? You okay?
No. I'm hoping the heart attack is coming, though. Cheers.
Justin.
When the 2005 draft happened and Cena went over to Raw and everyone thought JBL was going to be the new SmackDown, and I knew Batista was going to the last draft pick. Ooh, that moment was awesome. I swear I can read.
You can. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Maybe if you're going to plug a charger in, you should actually turn it on. Huh?
Probably a good idea.
Nah.
I love Kofi, specifically.
Okay. See, now you're getting specifics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this. Justin.
Because the New Day are my favorite tag team of all time right now.
Yeah?
Of all time.
Better than Ms. Mac?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better than the Hart Foundation. Better than the Rockers, Hardys, ENC.
I wasn't a big fan of the Rockers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about Rock and Roll Express? I'm just old enough to be on peripheral.
I was never much of a Rock and Roll Express fan.
Really?
Yeah. Again, they were a little before my time.
Mm-hmm.
They showed up during my time, obviously, but
well, they showed up
they're still
showing up, man.
Yeah.
Don't act like you can't go see Robert Gibson's eyes.
Yeah, no thanks.
Sorry.
I'll stay. But the New Day is one of the most entertaining tag teams I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they can deliver a great match on top of being as entertaining as they are just is amazing.
An absolute rarity. Character plus skill on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, can we just take a moment to just appreciate what we got on Tuesday night? Something we didn't deserve, something that we probably shouldn't have had. Look, I'm sad that Mustafa Ali is out of the chamber. Okay,
absolutely.
But
because that was going to be his spot.
But out of it came a fantastic, fantastic promo that came out of it,
mm-hmm.
and also they made sure to really lean into. Yeah, it kind of started with that bruised tailbone of the Rumble. Don't forget Nia Jax threw him out, so I hate internet. Go ahead and bitch about it. It's as if they said, "Hey, Mustafa, can you sit out? We really want to piss him off. You mind?" To which he was like, "Can I film really cool selfie camera YouTube style videos?" Sure, man. Whatever. Then we got time to fill. People seem to like you. Cool.
Yeah.
Have at you now. Do you think that would have been Ali's spot? You think they would have booked it exactly the same?
Probably pretty similar.
That's a bold statement right there. But that being said, we've watched for a while as Big E and Xavier Woods, because Kofi never says I'm the greatest and I deserve stuff.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he's the greatest and he deserves stuff.
He just goes out and does.
Yeah, consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever known Kofi to be injured?
I know
You don't
been injured, but it's rare.
Yeah, because he stays on top of things. And he's always performing at a super high level all the time.
Yep.
And it's consistent and consistently entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that being said, we haven't seen him as a singles competitor in quite some time.
Yeah.
New Day has been a tag team thing. But you've seen each of their works, right?
Oh, yeah.
You've seen Xavier Woods' singles work.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty damn great.
Yeah.
And when he gets to do it, it's fun to see that broken out. Mm-hmm. You've seen Big E. I mean, you said you've been watching the NXT leading up to the.
Seeing lots of Big E, seeing lots of Xavier Woods in 2013.
Mm-hmm. And did you get to see Big E working heel at all?
Yeah, well, not in NXT.
Not so much in NXT.
He did that when he came up, and he was pounding around with Ziggs and AJ.
Remember when he slapped the hell out of AJ for no reason? Getting all excited going to the ring, and AJ's just all right.
Right in the breast.
Easy, easy. Calm down.
She was like a pro and just was. Dun, 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 dun.
Didn't miss a stride.
Mm-hmm.
No soul. What's up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. If he hit a ref with that, it would have killed him.
Also, I love Liv Morgan, but Kofi rules. To see this happen for him was amazing because he even says it in the match. I've been waiting too long for this.
The story they told. First of all, they gave a long match with him and Bryan up front, and he gets the victory.
Yeah,
and then he gets an equally a relatively not as long, but some time with Jeff Hardy, and he comes out with a victory on it. And then Samoa Joe should come out and destroy him. Because at this point, Kofi's selling the, I'm dying, I've spent everything I've got. I don't know how much I got, but I've done it. It's over. So you expect Joe to come out there and dominate. Nah, man. Kofi hangs in. And Kofi sneaks a victory with a sneaky victory. I love a sneaky victory. That's part of getting got. I don't need a finisher to finish everything all the time.
No, man.
Just being smarter. Nothing better than a Paul Smack, a small package. God damn it. There you go. And then Joe, being the awful individual, completely chokes out Kofi. AJ comes in and makes a save.
Is this one me? Yeah.
And then AJ says, have you been down the entire time?
A little low.
A little low?
I think this one's just getting ready to S.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because it was cranked.
Mm-hmm.
But I barely touched it, and suddenly I'm there.
So Kofi should be done at this time.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
AJ's giving him the, hey, man, you did good. You could take it easy now.
Yeah.
Hey, good job.
Good job.
Go on to the back. I got it from here. Don't worry about it. See you later. And then something I never thought we would see, angry Kofi.
Yeah. Like, nah, man.
Fired up, angry
Don't take
Kofi.
this away from me.
I've waited too long for this. Pushing him in the face.
Yeah.
Saying, fight me. Fight me.
I deserve
and then,
this.
hot damn, they didn't fight.
Yeah.
And it was a hell of a match. And then I like the call of it. He's got to defend. He's wore himself out enough. He's got to save himself some for Sunday. And tapping out to the calf crusher after escaping to the ropes a couple times.
Even longer than, remember Rollins had the gauntlet last year, 60-something minutes?
Dude,
Kofi went longer.
I was waiting for that special mark. They're just saying 60 minutes. And they did it, and they made it a big deal about it. And commentary, thankfully, did a hell of a job of selling us on Kofi as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's a credible threat. He's something that should be. And then going into, and the longer the match went, the more they sold the backstory.
Yeah.
The more they sold the, he's been an Intercontinental champion. He's been the a U.S. champion. He's been multi-time tag champion. This is the only title that's eluded him.
Yep.
And they saved that to when he got to Kofi and Joe. Because it's like, that's Joe's source of embarrassment, is that he hasn't been able to win the big one and bring home a world title yet. And that was the play between those two. And it gave motivation for a Kofi-Joe match in the middle of this gauntlet match. And it was great.
It was great. And Kofi, the entire time, just amazing. And I'm just thinking to myself,
Kofi held down a match.
Yeah.
For over an hour.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I love Kofi Kingston.
Now, maybe that might have been the, shoot, we got to build somebody up quick to put him in the chamber.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have gone with anybody at that point. They could have pulled Nakamura. They could have pulled Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
They could have pulled literally anybody else on the roster. They could have done let's have a little pre-show battle royal to throw somebody else in there, and then have them just get beat in the first, be the first one eliminated.
Easily.
But nah, man. And I hope they let Kofi roll for a long time in this.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, what I'm hoping for here is Bryan retains at the Rumble, because the match we got the most of, which, by the way, I love this ending. Everyone's like, we see the clock. AJ finally taps Kofi, and literally Orton's music hits, 3, 2, 1, RKO out of nowhere, 1, 2, 3.
Exactly how it should end.
It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because then end credits. Like, RKO 1, 2, 3, show's over. Like, it was
started
picture
playing,
perfect.
His music hadn't even stopped, and they started playing it again.
Yeah.
And then the logo pops. Bloop. Here we go.
That was amazing.
Uh-huh.
So after Kofi gives this like hour-long amazing performance, finally gives up, AJ gets beat like immediately, which is awesome.
Just showing that anybody at any time could win that match. Because the other ones that were defeated, Jeff Hardy's probably not going to win, but you get credibility. Daniel Bryan has a very good chance of retaining, despite whatever the odds are. But he has a very good chance of retaining. Samoa Joe remains a credible threat no matter where he is.
No matter where he is.
No matter what he does. All of a sudden he writes a children's book, and you're like, oh my God, I'm scared.
Yeah. And they also, with Orton winning the match, so he gets to come in last, and it's Randy Orton. So like the post interview is, you get to come in last, and he's like, no, the real advantage is I'm Randy Orton, which is kind of amazing.
Oh, he gets to use it as an extra build.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good
Yeah.
for him.
So, I mean, what I'm hoping for is Bryan retains somehow, probably sneakily, maybe with Luke Harper. And we start seeing, because again, Kofi and Bryan got the bulk of that match, and it was amazing. I'd like to see Kofi vault into that number one position, being the number one contender, with the full backing of E and Xavier.
Without having to break him off. I like that they got kicked out like early in the match, and then were able to come down once Kofi was out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And as quick as the Orton stuff was, they let an organic moment be with the crowd giving a standing ovation to Kofi.
Mm-hmm.
And Kofi didn't really hold anything back. He definitely feels a little different than the other main eventers you've seen. But that's because he has his own style. And I've missed a singles Kofi.
Yeah,
It makes me realize how good singles competitors all three of those are. But still, a cohesive stable that watches each other's back.
how awesome of a WrestleMania moment would that be? Kofi versus D-Bry. Kofi getting that win. Because who lives at more excess than the New Day?
It'd be a hell of a celebration.
It would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, like the lead up would just be fun, seeing a fired up Kofi finally getting his chance.
Okay, well let's dig into what the program would be.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Bryan has been railing against excess,
Mm-hmm.
extravagance, over the top, over consumption, wastefulness, pancakes, all these things. I imagine he's Pacific Northwest. I imagine he's okay with
He
pancakes.
probably likes pancakes, but the amount of pancakes that get thrown
That
by
gets
Kofi
so-
specifically,
So horribly wasted. This is terrible. Those aren't getting eaten. Those are you're being wasted. You're taking the bounty of the earth and you're wasting it. How are you supposed to boo Daniel Bryan? He's right. He's like a good dude. He's like, I care about things. Boo. I want this world to be better for my children and yours probably too. Boo.
well, it's because then he goes, "You're too stupid to realize that,"
Well, he's got a point. Oh my.
and then he calls you an asshole.
Well, he's right. That's true. This is true.
But then on the opposite side, you have Kofi being amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm ready to cheer for Kofi being amazing. I'll boo D-Bry if it means Kofi gets to be amazing.
Rowan and maybe Harper.
I mean, that would just be added bonus.
Does Harper have metal band T-shirts?
Maybe.
Yeah, I got to tell you, that's been fun watching Rowan's metal T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's been a surprising, ooh, who would be this week? I'm excited to see Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
This is, God, that skull choke slam.
Yeah.
What the hell, dude? Where's this been? I really, really hope he stays healthy for a good long time. I feel like we've never gotten a big, long run with Rowan as just healthy, just to see what he can do.
He seems to be the one that keeps getting injured or put on the shelf for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, even if we just take it easy a little bit, calm down. Not that he's done anything that's was there any specific things that broke him?
I don't even know.
It's not like you can point to a specific thing. It's like, we should have done that.
I
Stop diving. He's not diving.
He's not diving. What was it? Extreme Rules? Where no, that was Team Hell No. Yeah, maybe it was then when he got hurt, and then they had to give up the titles to the New Day the next Tuesday. I'd have to go back and watch it, but
I'm sure you will at some point.
the Bludgeons were pretty aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
and so maybe he doesn't need such a quick, aggressive style, just more of a power style, which is what he's doing now. He hasn't wrestled.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he's just been the insurance policy.
Maybe that's the secret. Also, he has a weirdly feathered mustache, and it looks fantastic.
Do you love his feathered mustache?
I enjoy it very much. I'm very sad.
Do you love it though? Is
I
WrestlePalentine's Day.
love his feathered mustache and well groomed and manicured beard. It's very good. As a bald dude with a beard, I have things to aspire to. I'm glad to have somebody I could look up to, mostly because he's 7 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
shave my
metal
beard.
shirts.
Shave this.
Don't shave that.
Cut my hair.
Why are you gonna cut your hair?
Gotta get a job. The dream's gotta die, Nathan. It's gotta die.
Velveteen?
No. You keep going for that one. Look, I'm going to suddenly give it to you. No, not Velveteen Dream. Ellie won a bet with her brother last night because he had Joe winning. And me, being a smart person, picked Randy to be the Viper and get the win. So now she gets a title match for any title in WWE 2K18. You know,
Boy.
You know what I love?
Huh.
WWE 2K19, which you don't.
I didn't say that. I said, look. Okay. Full disclosure. Because I'm admitting such awful secrets here, Justin. So I got the 2K19, right?
Yes.
Couldn't figure out the menus. Like I needed a tutorial for the menus.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna need a YouTube video. How do I get the TV? What do I do on the clicker to get the? And then it's like, okay, which mode is just which one has the wrestling? I want the wrestling one. What's a tower? How do I go up the?
Oh, those are fun.
I wouldn't know. I couldn't get to it. What button do I? There's too many
X.
buttons on these controllers. I need two.
Wow, you
I
sound
need
older.
select, start, A, and B. Or maybe B and A. I don't know.
How have you been playing all these other games?
I don't know. What other games?
He has no problem with
Tetris.
RDR, which is you
there's a
use almost
problem.
all of the buttons.
I've actually gone back into a weird Diablo 3 kick. You know how many buttons I use in there?
Too many?
1.
Oh,
It's great.
that sounds awful.
Oh, it's the best. It's like coloring, but for old people. It's awesome. So
worse.
I tried playing. I started the wrestle game.
Okay.
I was like, okay, hey,
I created guy wrestling.
sure you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
In a way,
In a way. Have
I-
some goddamn faith, Nathan.
I haven't figured out how to create a character yet. I pulled it up. I looked through it. I looked through some menus.
Career mode.
And there was like 4 hours of like, I'm confused and scared. I don't know. I read the instruction book. I don't know what happened. Wow. So first opening the game, and you're going to select a character to play. Who are you going to play? There's the very
Morgan?
first character you should play. Okay, let's say men's side because you got a bit of a bias. Men's wrestlers available on the initial roster in the game. Who do you start with? Who's your first pick?
I guess maybe Styles.
Wrong. Absolutely wrong. My pick, Angelo Dawkins. You know why? That's right. He does that too. And I played the Street Profits music, and I was like very excited. And there was Montez Ford. He was great. I was like, okay, okay. Let's go. Pick. Okay, let's fight Tony Nese. I fought Tony Nese, right? Or maybe it was Gulak. Probably Gulak. Regardless, doesn't matter. I didn't get to do anything because I tried. So I'm watching the entrance, right? I'm watching the Angelo Dawkins singles entrance. Very excited by this. Run in by Gulak. Attacks me, and then I don't know how to get in the ring, and then they throw out the match. Never got in the ring. I don't know what happened. Then I say, okay, how do I restart? I'm going to press the button that has the symbol on it that looks like that thing on the screen. I press it, restarts the match. Oh, good, we're in the ring, so I don't have to do any of that weird climbing in garbage, right? This is good. Good, right?
Normally you don't have to do that, by the way.
I got my ass whipped. Angelo Dawkins got beat, and it wasn't his fault. He's great. I'm not. And I got outside the ring, and I couldn't get back in. And I don't know what happened.
L1, just for future reference.
What?
L1.
Where's that at?
Not
Oh,
the
that's right. It
trigger.
has the L. Oh. Top one. That gets you in the ring?
Uh-huh.
Okay, look. I grew up in wrestling games of a different sort, Justin.
Uh-huh.
My wrestling games were stand up in the arcade, keep feeding quarters in, and press these two buttons. And you don't really know what they do. Also, move the stick back and forth. And that was it. This is my wrestle games.
Yeah, sounds awful.
This is the best. What are you talking about? The animated Road Warriors taunting you. Rah, rah, big, bajay, burr. It was amazing. Or you try to do the weird Royal Rumble or whatever, and you get thrown out, and it's like, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But then you throw another quarter and you're good. All of a sudden, well, I guess I can't be Earthquake anymore. Got to be Jake Roberts. Here we go. What's up? Yes. They walk to the ring just weirdly with their arms tucked in. The best. Those are good wrestle games, Justin. Look, so I was like, all right. Okay, enough of... I enjoyed watching the Angelo Dawkins singles entrance. And I was like...
Wrestle games equals jaying off? You go in...
I don't know if you... It's pretty close.
You jaying your D in the B?
No, sir. No.
I would never jay my D in a B.
Thump. Sorry, you said JYD. I immediately go... Never mind. What are you laughing at? You heard that. It's terrible.
Never jaying a D. Never jaying my D in a B.
Thump. So I was like, all right, look, okay. Obviously, it's because I picked some harder level mechanics to work with here. I shouldn't do this. Perhaps I should try something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, to hell with it. Okay, give me Brock Lesnar, and I'm going to fight Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins whipped that ass. I don't know what happened, because I think I did a run-in thing, and I still couldn't get back in, and he won. And then we started in the ring, and it was a 40-minute grueling match, and he pinned me severely. I don't know what happened. I didn't know he had a finisher, but he did it 12 times, and I died. It was a 93 versus like a 64. This should be okay. I like an unfair advantage. Here we go. And I lost.
Wow.
Poorly. I haven't won a match yet. And then I was like, wait a minute. There's different styles of wrestlers? There's grapplers, and then there's high flyers, and then there's power dudes. And I'm like, all right.
All right.
And then it was like, okay, here's this weird submission thing where you got to chase it around. It's like, I don't know which color box thingy I am. What is this?
Oh, that submission game's the worst.
Good. Well, look, I was going to be bad
there's
anyway.
a tapping one.
You go ahead and tell me
much
it's
better.
Go ahead and tell me it's easy, and I would have the same reaction. I hate it.
The one with the chase is awful. I hate that one.
What the hell is that?
It's garbage, is what it is. It's trash.
It's right up there with Red Dead Fishing. Honest to God, just my hands hurt, and I'm tired, frustrated as all hell. That being said, I will go back and play this game.
Of course.
But I had my first experience with WWE 2K, whatever year this is.
I actually played it a little bit last week.
I'm mad.
I'm sorry.
Because I've seen other people do this and they could do it. And also, children play this game.
Yeah, they do. If you would play like the online mode,
Nah, man, I'm good.
you'd get your ass handed to and
I
get
got
called
my
the
ass-
N-bomb.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not nice.
Oh.
Why?
Actually, I didn't run into too much of that when I played online mode.
Well, it is still online, so that happens, I'm sure. Damn, dude. Well, still.
Ellie says we need to have a WrestlePals party where we play 2K19 and do some type of tournament.
Oh, well, look, I can write half your bracket right now. Nathan, you only got to write it once.
Yeah.
And then it's done. WrestlePal loser. WrestlePal Dunzo. He dead.
Which wrestler would you choose?
Oh? Well,
Yeah, to be in the tournament.
I mean, my heart belongs to Angelo Dawkins. But still, we going just men here or we going intergender?
I don't know if you can have intergender matches.
It couldn't, because that was going to be, I was going to try that.
You're going to beat up a lady?
I was going to do Brock Lesnar versus Liv Morgan.
What is your deal?
And it didn't work out that way. Hey, to be fair, she would have whipped that ass.
True. She's great.
Well,
She
no.
was good in the game.
I don't know. She's quite the Brock Lesnar level in that game. I don't know the ranking systems, but I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of a discrepancy or disparity between one Brock Lesnar and one Liv Morgan, despite the gray pants.
I had Rue win the Money in the Bank.
Okay. How do you climb the ladder? What buttons you press?
That's L1 as
Oh,
well.
well, gee, it's this weird, ridiculously long combination of things that you
No,
should
it's
have.
actually L1. You put
That's two. That's L and then one. What do I press after that?
Just L1.
What'd she win?
Money in the Bank.
That's you. You won. Congratulations. Not a fan. Yeah.
Of games.
I don't know what did I pointed.
The Repo.
I'm pointing at Repo Man.
Repo Man.
Oh man, if
Not Bay.
had I not fallen completely asleep in a weird level of unconsciousness, I found a picture of young Paul Heyman. I think I need to mask out and replace Repo Man with Paul Heyman with the big giant StarTAC phone.
We need to get Nikki in here too.
Who? Oh,
cross.
Oh, full hood with face mask or no?
Mm.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what we can find.
Believe me, I'm sure she gives a good weird look at some point that'll fit right between the bottom rope and the mat there. That'll be the most appropriate place. Looking under a rope. She's so tiny. She's so violent.
So violent.
It's great.
Her and Rue, that's love.
Hmm?
Her and Rue this week.
That was a match you
that's
had.
love.
Because look, going into it, it's like, well, okay, Ruby has to win this.
Yeah.
And
Nikki can lose.
she can lose because her thing is that
Let's play.
she doesn't wins and losses don't really matter as much. And we get to see Ruby's moveset, which, guess what? It's great.
It's great. Ruby Riott is love. She great.
I worry about the riot kick as far as looking impactful, but hey, that's just a matter of as far as audience training, we haven't been shown it enough. We haven't shown it be impactful. We haven't seen it win a ton of matches. Yeah, that scared you, didn't? We haven't. It's everywhere. We haven't seen a lot of matches won with it as of yet.
Right. I love her play right now of why aren't you paying attention to me? You have a match with me on Sunday and you're worried about Becky and now you're worried about Charlotte. I'm
on 0 of the promotional material for WrestleMania. That being said, your weird little hey, the weirdest stuff happens every once in a while. And got me thinking, ooh. So what if Ruby were to be able to steal one? And I'm very glad the commentary let it, hey, the Riot Squad could leave with all the gold on Sunday. I like that. That's a fantastic sell. That gives you something weirdly to look forward to for the heels, even though I don't feel like they're being as heelish lately. And I'm okay with that. Let them just be good at what they do.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And keep playing up Liv Morgan as a brat. Play up Sarah as a brute. And play up Ruby as a brain. A brain, a brute, and a brat. That weirdly works. But not quite as much as Lafayette Punk, Jersey Born, and or
Mountain Viking?
Mountain Viking.
I mean, you asked.
Made my kidney hurt. Could be the caffeine.
Lost. I'm so lost. Riot Squad is love.
Help to find my way back home. I can call my
girls.
Without delay. Mountain Viking, Lafayette, Punk, and Jersey Born, they're on the way. I need my squad. I need a squad. I need my squad. I need the squad. Overlooked. I'm so overlooked. I need a riot for me to focus on.
You know what I could do? I can call my girls. Without delay.
Mountain Viking, Lafayette, Punk, and Jersey Born, they're on the way. I need my squad. I need the squad. I need my squad.
Not an easy word to sing, is it?
No.
You've been saying that for ages. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Well, here it is. Oh.
One last time.
Squad. That is a weird word.
It's a really weird word.
Squad.
One last time. Let's go. That's a premiere. World premiere.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, world premiere. It's fine.
That's what it is.
You know what? Well done. Squad.
It's a non-easy song to sing. You never realize how weird a word that is until you put it into a song.
Say it. Let me hear you say
Squad. You can say it. Squad. Squad. It's still weird. Try saying it twice in a row.
Squad. See? Did it.
Squad.
Sounds perfectly normal to me. Squad.
Try singing it.
Squad.
No.
Squad.
Squad.
Squid.
I'm particularly proud of fitting Mountain Viking, Lafayette Punk, and Jersey Born in the way I did.
Goddamn madman.
The EP's finished, really. All 3 songs are written. So now all I gotta do is they're getting produced up. So
Oh.
Live His Life EP coming soon.
Oh, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Justin.
That's me.
Okay. Now, do you have more on this list of things you love in the
I
wrestles?
love Liv Morgan.
I know. Hey. I want you to know that I hear you, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
I know you love her.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
But I don't think the people in the back heard you.
I love Liv Morgan.
That's right.
I'd yell it, but your stripper neighbors might get angry.
Well, it's like, this is like prime time for them. They're at work right now.
Oh.
They're making the big $1. leave them alone.
$1.
There's more there every day. I swear there's like
More strippers?
There's like
They
4 or
keep
5 of them.
multiplying?
And, you know, at first you're like, oh.
Is it after midnight?
Don't feed them after midnight. Okay, I have to work on that weird fan fiction there. Oh, God. We got to put out traps for them.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, goddamn, we found 2 in the chimney. It was President's Day. One was dressed as Lincoln. The other one was dressed as... Never mind, I don't care.
Here's something else I love.
Yeah?
A really good tag team match. When done well, a tag team match can main event.
You have
to
to
be like the best.
You have to be talking about Raw, right?
Partially, yes.
Okay.
In this specific occasion, yes, I am talking about Raw. Because as thrown together as Rude and Gable were, they managed to cobble themselves together as a decent team, putting together quality matches.
I got to say, every time I saw that entrance, Gable kind of gave a look like, all right, well, this is me now.
Yeah.
I'm in 100%. There's a moment of doubt like, oh, boy, here we go. Wearing a robe. He's committed to it. You can tell because, look, Bobby Roode is feeling it. This is, Bobby goddamn Roode. It's the best.
That's how he got where he is.
Meanwhile, Gable's like, I'm executing the Bobby Roode thing. We're doing it. Here we go. Glorious. All right, wrestle time. Yay!
And then he goes out and is amazing.
Always. His weird, like, snap Germans are beautiful.
Yeah. Well, and you have 2 tag specialists that you kind of forget are tag specialists, really. Rude is a tag specialist. Most of his career he spent in a tag team. So to see him in a tag again is actually kind of refreshing because he's good at it.
And Gable, who's willing to embrace the gimmick and go with it and make it feel like a cohesive team. Because, I mean, just on their own, it's like, okay, it felt very slapped together.
Yep.
But I'll be damned if Gable's like, nope, I'm going to do the work, 100% committed. Here we go. You know what we need? A turntable what goes counterclockwise.
Yes.
Here's we go.
And make it.
And, yes, Revival, it's good for the children.
For the children.
For the children.
That's what the last couple of weeks.
That's what the FTR stands for.
Yes.
For the chill. For the churn.
Ellie says she wishes Finn noticed her, like Liv notices me. Liv's ignoring me right now, so.
Have you done something to offend her?
I don't think so.
You know what it is?
I will say this. 3 weeks ago, she did put out a tweet, something along the lines of, it's like a baby slapping out a fire or something. And if there's if there's a spark between us, me. Now, all of a sudden, now, nothing. Just old Justin over here just hanging by himself.
I'm going to say something. I don't want to offend you.
Uh-huh.
Okay? I want to have just a serious talk with you. And I'm going to pose it as a question because I'm not saying this because this isn't my place to give advice because what the hell do I know, right? If we've established anything, what the hell do I know? Justin. Might it be... Please don't look at me while I say this because I feel bad saying this. Might it be time? Don't look at me. You've never looked at me before.
Never?
It's thrown me off so much. I got worried. Oh, man. Justin. Might it be time to move on?
No.
Oh, okay. Just started asking.
No. I'll always be. I live his life. Okay.
Okay.
I wrote an EP for her.
Well, okay.
She's gonna be my Valentine's, even though she's ignoring me. It's cool.
maybe it's a bad time of year for her. Maybe she's got stuff going on.
Well, I figure between the Chamber coming up,
A very busy week.
I figure she's probably, yeah, she did say she would be super busy and wouldn't be on Twitter much. I figured she's just busy right now, so
Right.
no time for her favorite. Because when you look at her Twitter account, it's really just retweeting people who are saying, hey, the squad should win.
Because she's promoting.
Yeah.
She's not playing and creating her own little heat. She's building towards a literal event, a legit event. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it stinks
so
because it feels like I
Got-
should slide up in them DMs and be like,
Got-
hey, you all right?
guys, you want me to
Can I,
want me to hurt his feelings right quick?
Don't do that.
Here we go. You ready? Okay. So when they lose, do you think she's going to be back to paying attention to?
What's the matter with you? That is,
I'm
there's,
sorry.
it's wrong on so many levels.
You know what? I said it out loud, and I felt good for a moment, like tee-hee. And then I was like, no. Mm-mm. That was bad.
The Revival is for the children. New Raw Tag Team Champions.
Tag
What a moment.
team wrestling.
Again,
'Cause
like,
they've been talking to the house shows. They've been doing 30, 40-minute matches.
Yeah.
And people have been like, this is great.
yeah.
You're getting, and I think it was Edge and Christian. They were talking about, like, how much of a story can you tell in 6-7 minutes?
Yeah.
Give them a little time, and all of a sudden, stuff's going to get amazing. And lots of false finishes, lots of saving your partner, lots of tag teams meaning something.
Yes.
Like they're better than the sum of their parts. And it just there's nothing I love. And SmackDown, I think, has done this the best as far as whenever they have whoever their top two single stars. Like I think when AJ and Bryan were fighting each other, and then they had a few matches with the Usos, as very much like, no, good tag team beats any two single stars.
Yep.
You know why? Because tag teams are tag teams.
Yes.
This was a match that got to prove that tag teams are tag teams and got to show a lot of what the Revival can do, and just showing some faith in them. And I hope this signifies, hey, maybe we have more faith in some of these tag teams and give them more than 6 minutes, and then wonder why the stories aren't popping.
Yeah.
No promos, no build up, thrown together for no reason, forever getting stuck on a pre-show, and here's 6 minutes. Change the world, fellas.
I do wonder if it's ultimately to put Ryder and Hawkins over.
You know what? If they tell the story right,
Yeah.
I can be into Ryder and Hawkins, because their original build-up was Zach forgetting his name, and
I like that he acknowledged it, though. Well, hell, I can't even spell it.
Whenever you screw up, the first thing you should do is be the first one to acknowledge it. Be like, hey, look at this.
I did it wrong.
Whoa.
What was I doing?
That's bananas, right? Aren't I personable? Don't you like people that are honest about their mistakes?
The Revival, though, to your point, are the only people that can make me care about Zack Ryder. I care about what happens with Ryder and Hawkins right now.
We've always cared about Hawkins
Yes,
because he's great
he is.
and he likes the Mets.
Yeah. Poor guy.
I know, right?
Poor guy.
His job
It'd be
is
almost worse if he liked the Suns as well in basketball.
You know what? Man, sounds awful, but I love a loser. And like there was a moment, but it's hard to love the loser after they start winning.
Mm-hmm.
B team, I loved.
Right? And then they won.
Then they won. I was like, all right, now what? Well, and then they held on by the skin of their teeth a few times. A lot of lucking out, but I felt that kind of denigrated what tag teams are supposed to be about. And then they would work together a little bit, and it was like, I kind of dig this. This is aight.
And then they haven't changed since, and that's why they're not on television anymore.
Yeah. And just another. You forget the dynamics of tag team wrestling until you see the Revival in a long form match. First of all, that Shatter Machine, they always seem perfectly choreographed, and they seem like they can hit it almost out of nowhere.
Almost.
Not quite.
Not quite.
The only one thing comes out of nowhere.
Only one. And this week it did.
Don't speak its name. That's when it shows up. And
Nathan.
I wasn't fishing for it. Christ almighty. Go.
Could you say my name?
You sound like it's being translated from some complicated foreign language.
It is Nathan.
It's like you're reading subtitles.
A very complicated language that I speak.
It's like, are we translating from Morse code?
Kind of.
And it's just being...
Beep, beep, beep,
Oh,
beep.
If
beep.
it couldn't, it couldn't.
Slash, beep.
Slash, Axel,
Dot,
slash.
dot. Here comes the smash. Nathan. No, I hated they changed the B team music too.
B team, go, go, go.
And I mean, that was the downfall. Like, immediately. It's like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh, that being said, okay. No. Let's finish the tag team wrestling thing, and then we'll get into more of what we loves.
Mm-hmm.
And also, feel free to jump in there with what you love about wrestling. What's something in wrestling? What's a weird, esoteric, broad-minded, open-ended idea, concept, even little thing that you dig in wrestling? Me, I like wrestlers with jobs. Hi, Duke the Jumper Josie. You were my favorite.
Oof.
What?
Did you? Oh, that's right. You don't read those text messages. Duke Josie came up in the Wrestle Party chat.
For Christ's sake.
Because Joe said something along the lines of, there hasn't been very many guys. And I was like, but you forgot about Duke Josie.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Don't recognize him without the dumpster thrown in there. Speaking of thrown in a dumpster.
Yeah?
Oh.
Is that something you love?
Yes, I love
People getting thrown in dumpsters.
Only that one clip from was it from Dirty Work? Then yes, in that case, yeah, that's pretty,
Well, what about
it's pretty good dumpster throwing.
Yeah. What about Chainsaw Charlie and
Oh, for Christ's sake,
Mankind getting thrown in one?
Sure.
Hey, that was like the start of New Age Outlaws joining DX. Like that was their moment.
Oh my God, tag team wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
The beautiful little nuance things that the revival. Yes, I know. But revival reminds you of some of those throwback to an era where what made tag teams superior to single stars.
Mm-hmm.
The coordination, a finisher that can come out of nowhere because the two are so on the same page. I hated it as a kid, but I can't tell you how much I love seeing it now. Cutting off a ring.
Oh yeah.
Because I always felt like cutting off a ring in a tag team match, growing up in like 80s and early 90s, watching this was like, cool. So they're only using half the space and they're doing very limited stuff. And they're wearing down one dude.
And you're also watching the good guy get beat up.
Yeah. Oh,
The
boo.
guy that you don't want to see get beat up.
Yes, because the good guys aren't cutting off the ring.
No.
They're high flying and all over the place and getting taken advantage
And
of.
firing up, trying to get the crowd to come on, get this guy over here.
It gives heel teams so many more tools to work with, and they don't have to be jerks to do it. They don't have to cheat to do it. They're taking advantage of the rules. They're working. They're not exploiting the rules. They're using the situation to the best of their abilities.
Jenny says she sucks at 2K19 also.
She just started playing, right? Did she get through the tutorials? No, I couldn't find them either. It's ridiculous.
I get to have fun here for a second. Ellie says, who else saw Joey Ryan Bryan's penis break a chainsaw? What?
Break a chainsaw.
What?
Break a chainsaw.
What?
A mother effing chainsaw.
What? It's one of my favorite things to do on commentary. John Cannon brought out a chainsaw once. I was like, Sean goes, he's bringing out a chainsaw. I was like, what? I said a chainsaw. What? It's the best. I also kind of love Joey Ryan's penis.
Many have. Many have. And few have survived. Even less tell the tale.
So.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought that was what she loves in wrestling was Joey Ryan's penis. It's like,
I love Joey Ryan's penis.
well, yeah, sure. I mean, if that's, yeah, I guess.
She did almost beat Ember Moon. Almost.
You didn't, though, right? Playing Angela Dawkins, too? It's great, right?
We got the swag like nobody can. We got the swag like nobody can.
How much do you want, Street Profits?
I love the Street
I want
Profits.
lots of Street Profits. If you haven't watched this week, just saw the like clip of it before the show. NXT this week. Apparently, Cassius Ohno, let's just say he gets laid out under mysterious circumstances. Watch the show for it. Then Street Profits.
Mysterious.
Street Profits do themselves a little bit of a bit, and it was great. Montez Ford is a gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful. You okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm showing you Mysterious.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, I'd rather you show me Phantasmo.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. And then all of a sudden you have my underwear in your hand.
Mysterious.
Good Christ. Good God. Okay. Justin.
So we talked about tag team champion or tag team wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
The Revival and the tag team championships on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta admit, I was completely out for McMiz and Usos. They brought me back on Tuesday.
I am never out on the Usos because they will cut a promo that'll make you care about whatever.
That was amazing between them because both teams were like, yeah, we're about to be fire on the mic, and they both were. They both brought it.
Miz was fantastic.
It was fun.
And I was really worried that we were going to get Sweaty Daddy being all I got really worried specifically at the end after the mic drops from the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
No, Shane's got more to say. Okay, here we go. It's like, oh, okay. And then holding the belts up. Oh, okay, this is okay. He didn't ruin it. I thought it was going to be, it was like, oh, Christ, here we go.
Oh, mic drops, huh? And then he said a couple more things. I had the same worry. I was like, oh, no.
No. Okay.
It's just
okay.
a couple things.
Oh,
nah, we great.
No, you got kicked in the face. All right, good. Yeah. And also, Shane leaned into the kick.
Of course he did.
Well done. Like, nope, I want to
daddy.
feel it. Yeah, Sweaty Daddy. Yeah.
I mean, do I know which way it's going? No.
I want to see the Usos win with some tag team stuff. I don't think the Usos are going to win.
That's what
that
I'm
makes
worried
me
about.
very sad because they're not going to kill the McMiz thing quick.
I mean, unless that's the story.
Unless that's the story of Miz versus Shane
Which
at
it might
Mania.
be.
Which it very well could be. Guess what? Guess what I'm going to do?
Hmm?
I'm going to wait. I'm going to watch.
And then tweet your displeasure?
And then I'm going to get got.
All right.
I'm pretty excited. Whether they stay together, I'll be surprised and shocked and appalled, probably. Or they break up and they fight amongst each other,
Mm-hmm.
which I'll be shocked and appalled,
Mm-hmm.
probably.
You know what else I love?
What's up?
Drew Gulak.
Well, of course.
I love that he showed up on NXT this week, beat the crap out of somebody. He's like, is this NXT? What the hell?
Showing that 205 is something to be reckoned with.
Did you see this match?
No, I haven't.
Drew Gulak and Matt Riddle?
No.
Yeah. Ellie just said that in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that it was happening.
Oh, so effing good. So effing good.
Long form?
Long form. Getting to see Riddle be violent as he can be because he's a striker, but lots of grabs too.
Hey, go ahead and say the word for me, just to creep me out. Go ahead.
Bro.
Oh, God.
Bro.
No, just once. I almost had a drink of it. Oh, God.
I loved Gulak versus Riddle.
I'm sure.
And that, again, one of those matchups that you just don't see coming.
Yeah. You want to hear about another one that you didn't see coming?
Mm.
They put up the match graphic for it.
Humberto Carrillo?
You
That's
should-
who Gulak is courting on 205.
Courting?
Yeah, it's him and Gallagher,
Uh-huh.
and they want Humberto in their group.
Oh, the little baby to join him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because he's handsome.
Oh, and they're handsome too?
Well,
Handsome crew?
they'll be the handsome crew.
It's not a bad. You know what? I'd be all in for a handsome crew. What's up? I mean, I wouldn't be in handsome crew, but I would enjoy handsome crew from afar. Over than the ugly grouping. That's where I'm going to be.
Same.
Oh, hey, handsome crew. How are you? It's what you're like.
Ew. Oh, wait. You know what? I think we have some for that.
Hold on. Here's the build. Oh, hey, handsome crew. How I like that it's behind us. That makes. Oh, wait, what? No, I've been dismissed. Hello, handsome crew. How are you? What?
Oh, that's so mean.
That's terrible.
That's awful.
So they've officially put a match graphic as far as matches you didn't see. This is, you know what? I'm throwing that under another things we love in wrestling. Matches you did not see coming.
Okay.
I think that's a great thing. You know what it makes me say, Justin?
What?
No, not what. Wow.
I saw him do the thing. I saw where this came from.
Yeah?
It's like Slamboree 2000.
It was on a pay-per-view you did that?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Like, I could see that going to a commercial break as far as a...
Like
was that
Nitro.
end of show?
Yeah, I think so, because it's like main event.
Of course it is. Eric
Jarrett.
Bischoff's involved.
Jarrett and DDP for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, my God. And again, I hate Jeff Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
I've loved him on Raw. And that makes me sad to say. But also, you know what?
Slap nuts.
He hasn't said it, has he? He said it one time.
Mm-hmm.
I know I heard it because I remember recoiling, and I've tried to block out a certain segment of time, and I only do that when I hear certain words like that one.
Yeah.
It's not a good one. I don't like it. Matches you didn't see coming, Justin.
Yeah.
2 weeks. They put it up at the match graphic. Walter.
Ooh.
Now, whatever you say after that is
Mm-hmm.
going to be fun to watch.
Mhm.
Versus Cassius Ohno.
Brazil.
No, not Brazil. Wow. Elbows versus chops. They're going to beat the hell out of each other. There's going to be weird amounts of blood coming from odd places. Walter versus Cassius Ohno.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I like that. Don't mind me. I'm just looking something up here.
And that's one of those things that's I'm always very excited when people come to WWE just for the sake of seeing some of those matchups we're never going to see.
Yeah.
But then I also get sad when people leave because it's like, oh, I'm never going to see it again. I hate this. I hate this so much.
What?
Oh, God. But again, matches you never see comes out of... I think a good portion of when we get those is... And I know you've been kind of a champion for them, and you enjoy them, and you've wanted one very specific one to come back as a network exclusive. Tournaments. Very specifically. I think your favorite. Now, you haven't said this as much, but the way you mention it with much reverence in your heart and a stoic voice, King of the Ring.
Oh, I love the King of the Ring.
Wasn't it the best?
It was kind of the best.
It was always the best. And you know what? It was
Until
also...
Billy Gunn won it.
All right.
Even Mabel winning.
I was okay with King Mabel, yo.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't work, but I mean,
Whatever.
all right. Yeah.
Give an excuse for a dude to be a jerk. Nothing better, no better way to be a jerk than give him a crown and a scepter.
Yeah.
Here's a cape. Unless you're Steve Austin, you throw it on the ground.
Didn't work for Barrett at all. Like that last
It
run.
could have.
Yeah.
He's not some washed up.
I watched Elimination Chamber 2015, I think it was, the other day. And there was an Intercontinental Championship Chamber match. Because it was the year after Bryan, or it was the year Bryan, before he retired. Like after Mania, he won the Intercontinental Championship in the ladder match.
Yeah.
And then he had to hand over the belt.
That sucked.
And Ryback won the chamber match. And King Barrett was in it. Looking not washed up. He's not some washed up wrestler.
His best years are ahead of him.
Turns out he was pretty not washed up, but he was definitely burnt out.
What is he gone on to do?
Some acting and what culture wrestling became, he's like defiant, I think.
Yes.
He's the GM there. And actually,
You know what? That's not a bad role.
He was also like
He's got a good personality
the
for that.
season, possibly series finale of Lucha. He showed up in that.
Really? Well, and then it never came back.
Now it's
again.
never going to come back.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, because I always had kind of a soft spot in the heart for him. He's a big dude
I like him.
with a big personality.
Fun moveset. Could talk on the mic.
Yeah,
There was nothing wrong
he
with
had
him.
good control and command of his presence too, both in ring and as a character and as a wrestler. It was fun to watch, and I enjoyed him.
Problem was he never had that match, and that's what you wait for. Like you have to have that match because if you never have that match, then you're just a guy on the roster.
Well, I enjoyed him as like leaders of whatever groups he happened to be with.
The Nexus,
But
and
man,
Core.
I would have really enjoyed just him on his own.
I mean,
I felt like we never got that, and I mean, we
bad
got a little.
news.
Yeah, but I felt like that got crapped on because it got over. It's like, oh, I'm enjoying this. Where'd it go? All right, moving on. It's like, oh, no one person's bigger than wrestling.
Bad news.
Yeah, so did he.
Well, he was burnt out. That was a good one. Regal won King of the Ring. Arguably my favorite, other than probably Brett, which was one of the first. Because Regal won the King of the Ring when he was the GM, and he was power mad, and it was heading to one of like the greatest things in wrestling history. And then he got popped for some sort of drugs and went away.
Yeah, that sucks.
Regal winning the King of the Ring, like King Regal was the best because he was the GM. He was the king. Like he was coming out and turning the lights off in the stadiums and like making whatever the hell matches he felt like. It was awful and amazing.
I like awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was power mad.
Oh, man. See, and you know what I miss? Like, I don't think they do it as deep as they used to. Didn't they used to do like almost like a full? Would they do a full 16, or would it be down to 8 by the time the King of the Ring came around?
Usually down to 8.
It would be like 3 matches, 8 to 4 to 2 to 1. So you'd have to win 3 matches in a row,
Right.
in order to win, and it would be like a full pay-per-view. It's like they have no faith to put that into a pay-per-view format.
Well, even before like it ran its course, they had trimmed it down to like most of the first round matches and second round matches were happening on Raw. So it was like the final 4 and then a full card of other shit.
That's what I hated. That's when I hated it the most. I wanted it to be a special thing, and it almost felt like it could be on the par with a Royal Rumble. It could be on the par with well, maybe not. Well, you know what? With as far as traditional Survivor Series, I feel it could have been on the par with Royal Rumble or traditional Survivor Series.
Well, something comes out of it.
If well. And it had a chance to be is everything that best in the world thing could have kind of been. Best in the world become have that end up being a King of the Ring type tournament. There, we need something to put on for the Saudi Arabia shows. What a fantastic thing would be. Hey, they have princes and royalty and stuff. Hey, a King of the Ring. Here we go. I almost think that's a great fit for it because they've announced like next Saudi Arabia shows already on the calendar, yo.
Yep.
Bring a King of the Ring, and guess what? Like, if it's just 3 rounds with 8 competitors, you could build a hell of a show with just 8 competitors.
You don't have to like make everybody go.
Yeah, it could be smaller without bringing all the old fellers. Fellers. Why is that word in my vocabulary at this point?
Already are.
I know why. I'm asking more just deeper question. Why?
It's only a minute long. Doesn't have the whole.
Well, you got the
song.
karaoke version.
Yeah. Spend my day working hard on the go, with the hands on the clock, keep spinning too slow, 'cause I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. Take it, Nathan.
You know, my baby's got me wrapped around a little old finger, because she knows that I'd walk through hell. Okay, back. With her. Well, I can't wait to be alone.
With my baby tonight.
No, I just want to be alone.
Turn the
lights off. Do we like
bar the doors?
Turn the lights off. Okay, I'll be back on singer.
Leave all the worries of the world behind.
Never go.
It's true, I got a one-track
Yeah, you do.
but it's
Me
hard
winning. I'm
Around
Jeff
the
Jarrett's
girl.
King of the Mountain, the chosen
Aw.
one. Shut up.
Slap nuts.
Okay, that was gonna be a thing I love. Not that.
Slap nuts?
I like wrestlers who sing their own themes. And then I got thinking about that. I was like, no, I really don't. I like hating wrestlers that sing their own themes. I like hearing their voice in their own intro. That makes me happy. And then I got thinking about what wrestlers have sung their own themes. It's pretty much just Jeff Jarrett and Shawn Michaels. That being said, I like EC3 mouthing along with his. It's like he's at least acknowledging that this theme exists. I like it when he first came out at NXT, and he was like, hey, my song's a banger. Is that good?
Sure.
Yay! And now he sings it to the ring, and it's like, all right. No, why are you doing this, sir? Stop that.
Graves. He's like, the part where he sings his own song, that's the best.
I saw somebody loving on. Look, I love it. Okay, can we discuss something? Another big weird concept that I enjoy. completely buying, for lack of a better word, kayfabe at its complete and total face value. Look, there's going along with things, and then there's just being stupid in a good way. Stupid, very welcome. Somebody was singing the praises of EC3, saying, you know what? He has a very large bank roll, as Alexa Bliss said, so he's obviously just wrestling because he loves the sport. Even though he's in the top 1%, he's still deciding to compete in a ring to show that he's a physically dominant specimen as well. He's not doing it for the money or the adulation because he's already got that. He really loves the sport. Thank you, EC3, for gracing us with your presence. To which I was like, that guy's stupid. I like this guy. You dumb. You great.
Still real to him, damn it.
Why can't it be?
See, and this is the thing. Like,
I want to be blissfully ignorant.
you know, we live in this time where it's like people are so mad that Becky got removed from the match, which is the desired result, right? But like, so there's a part of me that's like, good for them. But like at the same time, it's like, you guys know like how this is going, right? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this, because desired result is anger. And people are angry. I'm over here going, you're so mad. The internet is big mad that Charlotte got put in that match.
Can I tell you how much I love how masterful and weirdly Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair is being right now?
Oh.
Says, hello. Yes, I am the right choice. I am best for business. Look who's here. And just the way Vince McMahon, she knows how to stay in her lane. And then she comes out as like, that's not insulting. I'm pretty gosh darn great. Hello, everyone. Yes, cheer for her. I dedicate my victory to Becky Lynch.
And then on Tuesday.
Thank you, assholes.
On Tuesday, she'd wink, smile, shut up.
Shut your mouth.
The best. Oh, God.
Who thought we'd be singing praises of Charlotte Flair at this time? Well, I mean, of course, she's great.
She's great.
Potential for Sunday. I think I started down this path. So Ruby wins the title.
Oh, yeah.
And we get Charlotte versus Ruby.
I'm in.
At Mania.
Okay.
And then we get to have Ronda versus Becky with no title on the line. Straight grudge match.
Also in. 3 women's singles matches? I'm in.
It's not happening, but, you know.
I mean, you're right. Not likely, but I'm in.
But, hey, you know, ask me a week ago if Kofi was going to be in the Elimination Chamber. If Kofi was going to pin Daniel Bryan, Jeff Harvey. And he's always going to be Jeff Harvey to me. Thank you, Mike Adamle. I appreciate you. I know you're not watching this because it has something to do with wrestling. Pinning Daniel Bryan, Jeff Harvey, and Samoa Joe all in one match, leading into a potential title reign for Kofi Kingston. Who would have thought that a week ago other than you? Nobody.
Yeah, right?
Nobody. So, I love blissfully enjoying whatever they tell me, no matter how ridiculous it is. I'm okay with this. Max Moon was from the moon. He was a space travel person. I don't know, because they never really gave him vignettes. He just kind of showed up with like rocket
That's a character
launchers.
that would have probably could have used vignettes.
You know? But they couldn't get the camera into space, Justin.
That's fair.
That was the problem.
Did you see ENC this week?
What were they... You know what? Hold on. Max Moon vignettes. He's just going to pop up and say, órale! And you're going to be like, all right. All right.
Nosotros somos vatos locos forever.
Yep. What he said, for the love of God.
All right, so some catching up here.
Odele. Viva la moon. Viva la luna.
Vashon?
I'd say God rest her soul, but she was a demon of some sort. Because I'm willing to believe complete and total kayfabe. It's okay. You're allowed to.
Jenny loves when Elias pisses off a new city every week.
I hope they still remain faithful with Elias. When they first cut away from him in the ring, I was like, "Oh, this is just some sort of weird production." Is
really
he just
missing JoJo?
Yeah, I know, right?
Really
She
missing
great.
JoJo. Yeah,
It's just not quite the same.
it's not.
But then him getting cut off three times, and then beating the hell out of Kalisto.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, there you go ahead. And Elias is playing along with it, and I got a little worried because Grand Metalik had a microphone. But I see.
You're a racist.
What?
You're a racist.
Why?
Because you're worried the Mexican guy had a microphone? What's the matter with you?
I'm not wanting crazy promo out of the dude, but he had a microphone. Like, what did he do? What groundbreaking stuff did Grand Metalik do in that microphone? I see. What are you doing?
So, do you hate Jericho's AEW theme?
Is he using Judas as the theme?
Yeah.
Good for him. This is another wrestler who sings his own theme. I'm excited for this. I just don't like that camera shots. Seems a bit self-serving, but you're a wrestler and a rock star. It fits.
Let's see. Robbie asks when is Paige coming back to Monday Night Raw. I don't know. She may. They have a new role for her. They haven't announced what it is. So probably once the push for the movie is done, we might see her fall into.
Oh man, I can't wait for that push to be done. Yeah. It always seems weird. I'm glad that they've at least tried to get a different kind of promo / trailer. They've tried to get a new promo / trailer together for it each week, so mix it up a little bit. Because if they put the same thing each week, it was going to be rough.
Yeah,
but it's already still a little rough, but it's still above board. But what is it? The like middle of the month now. We got another week and a half to go.
Is it? Or is it this Tuesday?
Yeah, is it that soon?
I don't know, man.
I thought it was like the 22nd or something.
Don't ever ask me anything. I don't know anything.
Hey, how you doing?
Time for the dream to die.
Velveteen?
No, God damn it.
He's so young. He has so much potential.
Alexa blissfully ignorant. That's from Jenny.
Oh God. Oh no.
I saw someone online suggest the idea that Stone Cold should use his 10% of power in the company to make sure Becky gets put in the match. Ronda Rousey is the man.
Stir up that trouble. Root for your favorite. Go for it.
Lashley versus Lesnar at Mania. Jericho's the pariah right now. Like, that's what he's calling himself, the pariah.
Is he still wearing the weird makeup?
I don't know. He hasn't wrestled, so.
Okay.
He just did the one thing where he showed up. Was like, hey.
I got a hat. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Justin.
Yeah?
I'm going to tell you something that happened this week as far as wrestling goes.
Did you love it?
Yes, I did.
I love Liv Morgan.
I watched live Raw all the way through. I haven't done that in quite some time.
Raw has been good.
I watched SmackDown live all the way through. And the binding element in both shows, a story linked throughout the entire roster, throughout the entire night, that I could get behind and enjoy and have it seeded in the first segment and paid off in the last segment with an arcing thing through the middle, connecting other storylines. Only thing that felt out of place was the weird Strowman, Angle, McIntyre, Corbin thing. Yeah, they feel like they're in freaking limbo right now.
Yep,
it's like, ooh. And they're like, oh, we don't know what to do. Just let them smack up against each other. Here we go. All them sides of beef, nowhere to be found. Middle of limbo. But I really enjoyed having a 3-hour story that I could pay attention to. Now, granted, this was the entire story. Hey, say you're sorry. And then every time Becky Lynch would show up backstage, I would just say, you ever just sit down and have yourself a good think? But she would have constantly have people coming up and speaking with her, and we had very fantastic viewpoints from a disparate band of individuals showing up there. Finn Balor, it's like, hey, we're stubborn. What's up?
Your abs roll.
You know she's ad-libbing now, and people are like, all right, we're going to let you go until you say something we don't like. But you know what? She ain't gonna. And then I found it fascinating just watching Alexa Bliss And the blissfully ignorant comment got me. Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch having an interaction. Alexa being like, "You should stand for your principles. Very good. You shouldn't apologize. You're absolutely right." And then it's like, "You self-serving little monster." And she's like, "Fine, whatever." And then she flew away like a little flying monkey.
Monkeys can't fly.
I know,
I'm
right?
turning this movie
This
off.
is what I said.
This movie is bull crap.
I'm glad. Like, bricks can't be yellow,
Nah.
but I'm willing to suspend some disbelief. Men aren't tin.
Nah.
Nope.
Or lions.
Men aren't lying. Well, yeah, all the time.
All the time they lie.
To myself.
That's all they do.
To myself.
That's all they do.
Yep. What was the question? But then
They're also not scarecrows. They ain't got no brains.
That's true. This is true. This is true.
I dropped the thing.
That's okay. The thing was laying there because I wasn't using it. Because I couldn't get it back in the other thing.
No, I dropped it.
No, that's fine.
It's on the floor.
I don't need the thing. I was so happy to have a cohesive storyline.
I hate the booking in Wizard of Oz.
What?
Seriously, the booking in Wizard of Oz,
Okay.
such crap.
All right.
So predictable.
Well, this is out of nowhere, but you know what? I'm down. What's going on? The booking in Wizard of Oz.
Well, you think about it, right?
What's up?
So the girl, she goes out of town, right? She goes up to the place, right? To Oz.
Okay,
right?
she's going into a new territory.
So she's going into new territory. You know she's gonna get home, right?
Okay.
She's the ultimate baby face.
Okay,
I'm so tired of this storyline. It's just boring. It's predictable.
You think she's going to overcome the odds?
Yeah.
Well, you want the witch to just murder her right away?
Yeah.
No, because you get that and you'd be like, "Oh, of course.
Of course.
Oh, I saw that coming. What
Nobody
can a little
wants to
girl
see
do
the
against a
bad guys.
witch?"
Yeah. Nobody wants to see the bad guys win all the time.
Yeah, they do. Those three dudes. You know which three dudes I'm talking about.
The Lollipop
They
Kids?
booed Jay Steele.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
the Lollipop Kids.
That's
what they are. That's
Yeah.
right.
Those guys are the worst. Hate those guys.
Yeah, but didn't you enjoy hating them?
No. I wanted them to go away. That was go away heat. Another term.
Was Dorothy really booked that bad?
Yes.
She came in strong. She took out a big heel like right away.
She had heaters.
Did she? Oh, she did.
She led us stable.
I don't think she really needed the heaters though. You
No,
know,
man.
she had friends
One
that she
didn't
was
have
looking
no
out
brains.
for. She was. I know, right? The dumb one, easily to take advantage of, and he had a definitive weakness. All of them had definitive weaknesses except Dorothy, because you know what her weakness was? Friendship. You could get to her via her friends. She cared about them. That was what set her apart. But she wasn't willing to compromise those values. She wanted to work with her friends, lift her friends up to overcome the
That
greater
line
evil.
was such a pussy.
Okay, you win. You win. You win.
Ellie says she hates the booking in Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Awful booking.
Absolutely.
Awful booking. I'm canceling my
Yeah, but what do you think
subscription
about the book?
to the network?
What network?
The Gatsby network.
Gatsby Network?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't read. Well, it's been a long time since I read the book. Was he have a network?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that how he made his money? $9.99 a month at a time.
Yeah.
Is the first garden party free for new subscribers?
That's right. That's right.
Well, do you get Fastlane as well?
You get Fastlane and the Chamber because they're within a month of each other.
And then he died.
And then he died.
Just looking out across the water.
I hate the booking in Wizard of Oz. I'm canceling my L. Frank Baum network.
Is this the new thing we complain about booking in books? Because I've read like 4.
The booking in The Return to Oz was much better.
Obviously. It got really weird. The booty man showed up. Look, I'm just saying, the Zodiac would have fit in
Yeah.
Return to Oz.
Yeah. It's the only place he would have fit.
I know, right?
The Booty Man.
Oh my God. All I got to do is just name any movie, Nathan. Come on. Any movie. Here we go. Ready to Rumble. Shit, that's a wrestling movie. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. No, all I had to do was name a movie. Go ahead. Name a movie.
Fight Club.
Hey! Jesus Christ. Way to just break out the big guns there, jerk. The booking in the Bible?
Yeah.
You just talking about the ordering of it? Like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? Is that just confusing. Don't know how chapter and verse work. It got a little weird at first.
Christ is the ultimate
I know, right?
hero. The ultimate baby face.
Talk about a comeback.
Yeah.
Jesus. Literally.
He was Mysterio before Mysterio. I mean, it's completely unbelievable. He was dead. AF.
I hear cackling from downstairs. The booking of the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Pretty awful.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe David went over Goliath.
I know,
Ridiculous, right? Heels win every once in a while. The snake in the Garden of Eden.
Mm-hmm.
Took out those two rubes. Brains over whatever they had. I don't know, free will. There's a metaphor in there. There's a lesson in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear God. Look, I've got so many in my head from the Bible right now, but I'm gonna feel bad about any of them.
You didn't feel bad about the Christ jokes? Those were you were okay with?
I got a feeling he's got a sense of humor.
Agreed.
You know what? He's New Age, New Testament. Some would say.
Buddy Christ.
Yes, he's in the drawer over there. Don't break him out. Leave him alone. He's tired. He's resting. Give him 3 days. He'll be back. Oh my God, Justin.
Yes, that's him.
All right. Look,
What else do you love?
I suppose. Okay. Well, you know what? A fun love thing in wrestling, and
If you're just joining us, it's WrestlePalentine's Day.
You had to get back to that, huh?
Mhm.
Justin, do you have a favorite like legit couple in wrestling?
So like shoot? Like,
Yeah, sure.
Not on screen.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes it comes to screen, but
sometimes it comes to screen, and you know those usually end up being better. Those
Yeah.
usually be because they're organic as all get out.
mm-hmm.
It's easy to like somebody when you literally like somebody.
Rusev and Lana before this last heel turn was pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't feel like they really needed it. It did feel weirdly out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt very like, hey, you're face for like 3 weeks. All right, we can't work with that. Beat it. And you've heard the thing with them with Total Divas, right?
Yes.
Because Rusev and Lana have been on it, and I've been enjoyable, I guess. I don't know. I haven't watched it. But apparently, E! Network, you have to yell it like that because it has an exclamation point. Respect your punctuation. E! Has basically said Rusev and Lana, a little too slapsticky. We can't have that. Nope. So they're going to be out for the next season of Total Divas.
Apparently Lana has a bunch of learning disabilities.
Does she?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like she's a slow learner. Like she's slow.
Okay, what does that have to do with Total Divas? That seems like a good fit at that point, really.
I'm just saying that she was on and Now Coming to the Ring or whatever Lillian Garcia's pod is called.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the audio clips that got put out there, is that she's got a bunch of learning disabilities.
Well, I mean, still, it doesn't take away from them as a couple. They seem remarkably supportive of another, but they also seem slightly insulated, like they're in their own little world, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because they're allowed to have their own relationship without it having to be completely open to the public.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I think she makes Rusev very silly.
Yes.
And guess what I like?
Silly Rusev.
I like silly Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
But
Very handsome man.
obviously, have you seen the calves?
Have
you seen the thighs?
the shoulders?
Mm-hmm. He has a picture of him and Sheamus working out, and Sheamus is, I don't know, doing weird Sheamus workout stuff, which apparently is ridiculous. And there's and the caption is basically Rusev's too busy, and he's just got his little shorts leg pulled all the way up to his crotch. He's like just flexing his thigh to the mirror. It's like, that's great, Rusev, great.
It's true. Have you seen? There's a clip of Rusev was live on his Insta. They were watching Total Divas. And Rusev goes, "Hey, we're about to watch this Total Divas again." And in the background, Sheamus is like, "No, we're not watching that shite. We just watched that." He's like, "Hey, man, we're live." He cuts the feed.
It's great. Oh my God, for real? Sheamus is crapping on it? Oh.
No, we're not watching that shite. We just
It's the best. Good Lord.
Oh,
but
God.
I heard rumors that they were like potentially looking at them as a bit of a spin-off, Rusev and Lana. But then he was like, nah, we good. Get off Total Divas. We're done with you. And it's like, well, I feel like that's a big loss because guess what? I'd watch more than Total Divas.
I mean, I never watched Old Divas anyway.
I know, but what would bring you in?
Do you want a real answer?
Yes.
Because it's really what is happening.
Tell me.
Sonya Deville.
Yeah.
Because she kind of great.
It's a fantastic opportunity for more exposure. And she's kind of anti-diva, but also not outside of the mold. Okay. I really enjoy Sonya Deville, but can I tell you, this is just between us here. Okay. My favorite thing about Sonya Deville, ghouls.
Oh.
Okay, look. We've talked about ghouls, right? Yeah,
Which, by the way, that's catching on. The Too Ghoul for School. I've seen it. I mean, it's mostly people who know us.
Uh-huh.
But it's catching on.
I don't think anything... the only thing closer to that is the ghouls.
Yeah. Ghouls.
Yes. That's the only thing close to it. But it's still... That is the standout favorite. Hey!
You're the ghoul.
Too Ghoul for School. The ghouls, I've chosen to enjoy ghouls. Not for what they do, but for how remarkably
Are you
awful they
calling
are.
them out when you see them?
That would involve being social and
on,
being
Nathan.
reachable online.
You got to.
My favorite thing about the ghouls, when it comes to Sonya Deville, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame that she's a lesbian because yeah. I mean, I'd like to be. Yeah, because that's the only thing. If she wasn't a lesbian, I'd be. All of. And it's like nah,
Nah, man.
Look, hold on, sir. I'm using that term very loosely.
Your penis isn't getting anywhere near there.
That isn't what's stopping this.
It's probably what you're saying.
The fact, no, even before we get to that,
Okay.
your existence
Oh, fair enough.
is an affront to God. Please stop. Nah, man, I don't think that's the issue. I don't think that's what's keeping you from being with Sonya Deville. I'm pretty sure it's the fact that you're an awful piece of garbage.
Yes.
And somebody
give her the D.
No, you wouldn't. And that isn't the only reason why. Several. In fact, there are only reasons why you would never. Okay?
I'd like to give her the D. Yeah, she could take this D. If she wasn't gay, she would totally take this D.
No, though. No, I'm sure there are a fair amount of heterosexual women who have also said to you, "No, beat it, you goddamn ghoul."
Too ghoul for school.
It's far too ghoul for school. So that is what I'm looking forward to Sonya Deville being in Total Divas for, because I hope she leans into it. No, yeah. Look, man. Look, the ghouls are going to be there. Okay,
It's true.
Now, you can choose to do one of two things. Either try to ignore them and become frustrated by them, or acknowledge they exist and take joy in their mishaps and being put in places. I hope.
Oh, I got a place that I'm going to put my D if she wasn't gay.
I would love for the opportunity for her to just take that on as a personal mission. It's like, nah, man. Nah, there's other... Nah, just no. Hey, man. No. But also, it looks like Ronda Rousey's going to be on it as well.
Interesting enough, I guess.
I guess I'm not as excited about that because I don't really know her personality. It may be a hit, and it definitely has the
star power.
It has the name. It has the draw power, so it very well could be, but not something that's going to draw me in as a casual wrestling fan. Oh, not that casual, mind you. But still, Sonya Deville absolutely is going to make me take note of it, and I hope they acknowledge her relationships, and that's part of the show. It'd be a shame if they put her on the show and they don't, acknowledge, her actual existence.
You know what else is going to
be
fun,
cool
though?
to let her be. What's up?
because Sonya is going to be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
By proxy, Mandy Rose will be making her return to the show.
You think so?
Of course.
They're
Because
almost
they ride together.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that there's something they've been able to push with this tag team thing. They've made a good effort of pushing all of the tag team, women's tag teams going into the
Except for
elimination
Fabulous Glow. Because it got thrown together. But
yeah, but they still had a little bit of a play. They gave the little window vignette into it. It's like, hey, we're two world champions, and here we are. You don't know what we could do together, but we're pretty damn great in and of ourselves. So, okay, terrific.
Big Mad, I guess.
Grr. But they at least gave the little window vignette of, hey, two world champions. You don't know what you're to expect from us, but all I wanted they gave to me, which was matching glow-in-the-dark gear of some sort. Carmella having the glow-in-the-dark
Period. They had
little things like that.
Yep.
Also, we got to see the Iconics as a team.
Yes.
What did you call them? Delightfully annoying?
Yes, delightfully annoying.
Them jumping off of the ring and just...
I'm not tagging in. I'm out.
Brilliant. And they get to stand tall at the end of the match after not getting... Okay. That pose is the worst. Also the best. But also, do I have to do it too? Do I do it?
Iconic.
Oh. It's the worst.
It's also the best.
It's also the best.
You know what I love?
Huh.
Returns.
Hmm?
When people come back from injury.
Oh my God! Surprise returns. Like, okay, so and so's going to be back after a couple months. They're going to take off 4 months and then they're gone for 9 months, and you forget about them. And then all of a sudden they have a weird cell phone promo at a bowling alley, and then like, hey, they've given me a return date of soonish, maybe, but it's very indefinitive, a very non-definitive, definite return date of soon-ish. Yeah, man, returns are the best. Big surprise returns, and that kind of falls under getting got, yo. Not remembering them, and then all of a sudden they're there. Oh, I hope they do something with Sammy.
Yeah.
I want some Sammy. I want some sweet Sammy return.
I was watching 2013 NXT, as I've mentioned, and actually he was in the Wrestle Party that we watched. Watching Superman Sami Zayn is kind of the greatest.
I don't know which Sammy I want, man. But I know
Paige will not be wrestling Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania 35, my friend. Paige will not be wrestling anytime soon.
Unless it's with her family in a theater. And Nick Frost for some reason.
If anything, she may pop up in a managerial role.
I'm okay with that. I mean, with a tag team division, maybe they have a definitive women's GM. They can go show to show. All right. What you got?
Might have gotten a like from one Ty Dillinger.
About what? What did he like? Oh, the fact you're digging on his new logo?
I love that. It's kind of great, isn't it?
It's kind of terrifying. I'm guessing he's Canadian.
Yes, he is. He's billed from Niagara Falls.
I'm
back. Ty Dillinger, Perfect 10.
Now he's got a mohawk.
And now he's got a mohawk.
That's cool.
I mean, if you have to come back different. He's wearing long tights now, too.
It's not a bad.
Instead of trunks. Yeah. I mean, and then also, #commitment.
I hope she's okay for you. Also, what button is getting green screen chroma keyed out? Okay, go figure the green. Hearts. You got a little heart button on there.
That's my live button.
Look what she's doing. Let's not talk about live buttons.
I love her, Nathan.
I know, Justin. I feel it. I feel it for you. I feel for you. I'm sorry. I mean, the offer stands.
I don't think she's like ignoring me.
Okay.
I think she's just busy. It's funny. Robbie asks, do we play GTA a lot online? At the moment, no, because RDR's kind of taken our lives over. But a little while ago, like late last year, nothing but GTA Online.
Yeah. It's like I would schedule work around it. Like, let's go do 12 hours. And then another 12 hours of this. Before I got to go do another 12 hours of that.
Unbelievable.
It was it was bad.
It was not good.
Mm-hmm. Now we have new bad.
It's not as bad for me. Actually, I completely took it out of the system.
I've actually had a little time off of it. Like I said, I've gone back to some weird old faves as a result. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble?
No. Jenny says she wants to get back into it. Yeah, we need to play a little bit of it for the project.
Mm-hmm. It's research.
Mm-hmm. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah. That way we can write it off on our taxes.
Also,
what's up?
I'm hoping to have a heart attack tonight. So here's hoping. 'Cause the dream's got to die. So that's a good way to...
Velveteen?
A good way for the dream to die would be for me to just die from a heart attack.
Okay, you know how like when you go to leave here and we tell you, hey, get home safe?
Mm-hmm.
And then that one night you were in a car accident? Don't do that shit again, okay?
You sure?
Yes.
Oh.
No, it wasn't your fault. Was it your fault?
No, it wasn't my fault.
Good. That's exactly what the lawyer trained you to say. Wasn't your fault.
Well, also...
Don't admit to anything.
The fact that he admitted to it being his fault.
Oh, okay. That's good.
On the scene.
That's handy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're involved in an accident, don't get out going, oh, man, I shouldn't have had all those drinks. I'm so sorry I hit you and it was completely my fault.
I got out and I was like, ow, my liver, my liver.
I love a good Charlie the Unicorn reference.
You son of a bitch. All right. You want to do, you got something for this?
Yep. Okay. Look, we had fun with the AEW signings last week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
A very big no sign this week. A big signing, big contract signing. Mm-hmm. Somebody we thought was very definitely going to AEW. There was no doubt Kenny Omega was going.
Right.
We all kind of thought that Kota Ibushi was going to be Ibushi
in tow.
Was going to be following. We're going to get Golden Lovers in AEW, and they would have made a great spot for him, and it would have been amazing. Apparently, Ibushi has signed another 2-year contract with New Japan. Now, Kota Ibushi is somebody that's been known to be kind of wayward, a little bit aloof, and not one that a company really puts a whole lot behind because they're like, well, he could like take off at any moment. Yeah, how much faith can we put into it? We want somebody that's signed with us full time. We want somebody that's going to be here long term for the company. 2 years is a very long contract for New Japan. Not so much in this day and age because it's gotten a lot more heated, but. And Ibushi's come out saying, hey, you know, this is where I've wanted to be. I've wanted to be in New Japan. Him signing a 2-year deal, it makes me sad for AEW. I was very excited that he'd be going there and get the respect, but I think he's going to get that respect in New Japan. I think they're going to be looking at him as a top dude.
Do you think that completely writes him out, though? Because Jericho re-signed with New Japan, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've got contracts that because I think both Omega and Jericho have contracts that let them compete in New Japan. Because I mean, they're kind of executives in the organization. They can allow themselves a little bit of leeway to do stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know how exclusive Ibushi's contract is. I got a feeling it's. I've got a feeling it's.
Too exclusive.
They're looking to keep him as a top dog over there, and
too exclusive for school.
And then moonsault off of a roof for some reason. Jesus, Ibushi, calm down.
Please calm down.
Yeah.
Before
this button.
Lost. I'm so lost. I need some help to find my way back home.
Go ahead, crank it up.
It's a grower, isn't it?
I can call my girls.
I can call ma girls.
Ma!
Mountain Viking, Lafayette, Ponca, Jersey, born, they're on the way. I need my squad.
That's fine. Get there.
I need a squad.
That's too much.
I need a squad.
I'm okay.
I need the squad.
Yeah, I'm lost again.
Oh, I'm overlooked.
Is this your one more thing?
I'm so overlooked.
I need a riot for me to focus on.
I can call
Ma.
my girls without delay. Mountain biking Lafayette, Punkers are born, they're on the way. I need my squad.
I think if they heard this, I think if they heard this, they'd love it.
Squad! I see you trying to get in front of them.
It's not easy.
You're trying all fronts too.
Well, because Rue and Sarah don't use Twitter much, and Liv right now isn't using.
Can't
Twitter
count on the
much.
brains of the brute. You're trying to get it in with the brat.
I love Liv.
Damn shame.
This turned out much better than I thought it was going
I
to.
know, because I remember you detailing. It's like, I don't know what the hell I'm. Oh, it's done.
Yeah.
I guess once it hit, it hit. Once Jesus.
On this one.
I don't wanna drown in your negativity, and I've got a great role model, you'll see.
The only thing I should fear is myself.
Save your boys and put it back on the shelf.
You know why?
Say no to drugs and yes to pizza. Say no to drugs and yes to pizza. Say no to drugs.
Look at you crossfading. What's up? That's right. If you want the full track, you need to go to patreon.com/ohhijustin. OHHI Justin. Get all of These Ghouls tracks. Look for the upcoming EP. What is the name of the EP, Justin?
Live His Life.
Oh, it's not going to be the other one, the Pickles and Cereal?
That's the LP. That's the album.
Oh,
Out this summer.
LP stands for Live Play. Out this summer. That's right.
The EP is Live His Life. That's the 3-song EP.
Dear God. Patreon.com/ohhijustin. OHHI Justin. That's where WrestlePals lives and breathes. If you want to get behind us, make sure we keep that one big-ass light on over there. That's where you can go and support. And you not only get WrestlePals, you get Deprogrammed, the finest music show on the internet. You get your music show, the finest local music show on the internet. Local to this area, you know what? It's a good goddamn area for it. Just went and saw Uglyography this past week, yo.
They good.
They're great. They're great. It was only 2 of them, but
Scroll
what?
and stare. And
that was
scroll
uncomfortable.
and
I
stare.
loved it.
It's the best.
So much. It's also where you get the These Ghouls tracks, and you get the Oh Hi Justin pod, which I was told I'm not allowed to listen to today's because it was sad.
Well, the dream's dying, so
I'm hugging you.
I don't know
as soon
how
as-
much longer.
Look, I'm not offering anymore.
all
I'm
of
telling
this.
you, I'm hugging you after the show.
It
okay?
might be over soon,
All right.
so you may want to get in now.
But if you want to participate in the show, Facebook.com/WrestlePalsVA. Go there, jump in the chat, and help steer us around. Unless you're weirdly all over the place or putting a bunch of mad faces.
There's
Hey,
only so much we can do. with
hey,
that.
love you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Roman Reigns is very ill right now. Leave him be. Other places you can find us, youtube.com. Search for #WrestlePals, spell it out. If you want the entire video back catalog, see how wrong we were on literally everything. If you want pod form, you can get it literally anywhere pods are available. It's the iTunes, the Stitcher, the Spotify, all of them. You'll find us.
That's true.
We there. Let's see. If you want to reach out to the show, at WrestlePalsVA on Twitter, or you can reach out to us individually. Justin is very easy to get a hold of.
That's true.
And he appreciates it and
Until I
enjoys
delete all my social.
and enjoys interacting with you at the Hulkster on
right.
Twitter. At the Hulkster. Say hi to him. He'll say hi back.
I will.
Now me, I'm at the Nate Project on Twitter. I see the notifications. It makes me very uncomfortable. I do not like it. Do not listen. I'm taking a new approach. Don't tweet me at the Nate Project on Twitter. Okay? Just so you know. I'll see it. It'll ruin my day. I don't want my day ruined. Just saying. And I already pushed the Patreon. What are the cells we got, Justin? Do I get to go to bed?
I guess.
Okay, you get a hug, and then I go to... You get a hug, and then I go to bed. Are you ready for this?
You ready for this?
Yeah, man, I'm tired.
All right.
I love wrestling.
Me too.
Happy...
WrestlePalentine's Day.
I'm in. Happy #WrestlePalentine's Day.
That's right.
God damn #WrestlePals.
lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog, bit me in the spare rib. And I'm take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words, AJ Styles. You know what you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.